In this session, we're going to talk about abstraction. We just got done watching the PowerPoint about Georgia O'Keeffe and how she used flowers and many other things, but had a particular vision of the world, and she took her flowers and didn't paint them just simply as flowers, but created abstract images out of those flowers. Now, her unique view of the world was that she zoomed in on the flowers to create beautiful compositions and then use color as well to create beautiful works of art. But she made an abstract image. Now, abstract, whenever an artist makes something that's abstract, it is that they take an object or an idea of some sort and they simplify it and they exaggerate it. So in one way, she simplifies the picture because she doesn't include all of the whole flower, okay? And she also simplifies it by just using very simple lines, simple color combinations to create a nice, even picture that is abstract. It doesn't show the original thing in its original form. It's changed somehow. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our flowers that we drew from our previous session. We've got a bunch of them. You have at least 8 flowers, if not some more. And we're going to kind of crop them. You kids these days, now knowing about Photoshop and other ways to manipulate pictures on computers, have the same idea as Georgia O'Keeffe started with way back when. And what she did is she took her original image, let's start with our sunflower, and she abstracted by zooming in on one picture or one part of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a little box right here on top of my flower. And if I were to make an abstract image, I would just take that little bit. Okay, I would just take this little teeny bit of my picture right there and blow it up into a big size paper. Okay, so what you're going to do first is you're going to take all of your pictures of your different flowers, and you're going to figure out, you're going to look at your flower and say, if I were to abstract this, simplify it, exaggerate it, what things would I like my my flower to look like, or what part do I want to zoom in on? Maybe for this one, I can just take this top piece like that. We just zoom in on that little teeny bit. Okay, and you're going to go through each of your flowers and decide. This one you can see it's from an earlier mess up, and I tried to erase it but did not do a very good job. But it's going to give me the opportunity to crop it just a little differently. Okay, there's a zoomed in version of just those petals and the center part, and this one gonna likewise zoom in just a little differently than I had before on that one. Okay, and then so I've got my 4 flowers zoomed in. Okay, get these 4 on the back zoomed in. I'm going to take this one. I want to include this part of it. Okay, like that. And maybe the rose, I'll take this section of it. So we're taking just a section of our flower, we're zooming in so that we're simplifying it, and we're exaggerating it by blowing it up and taking just a certain piece of it and using that for our composition. Okay, and my last one here, I'm going to take this swirl. I like the swirl part. Okay, so here's our 8 flowers, all kind of zoomed in and cropped out. Then you're going to pick the one that you like the best. Okay, you're going to kind of look at all of them and say, I kind of like that one. Yeah, this one, it's, too, I don't like those long petals in there. I really like this one the best. Okay, you're going to pick which one you like the best. You're going to show it to me. Okay, and I'm going to talk with you about it, decide if it's going to work out as an abstract image. Okay, once we decide the abstract image, we'll put a little star on it, or a little asterisk on it, so we know which one you're working with. Then you're going to move to a large piece of paper. Okay, and this is kind of an example of what you're going to have it look like. You're going to start with your 12 by 16 piece of paper. Okay, you're going to put your name on the back. Mr. Lundgren is my name, right? And then you're going to put your teacher's name. Let's pretend this is 3rd grade Mrs. Gross's class. But you know, whatever class it is, put your teacher's name. Then you're going to take this outlined, zoomed in image and you're going to blow it up or zoom it in and put it on this whole paper. You're going to flip your paper over and you have to fill in onto this whole paper. So here we go. I'm going to start, the little gumdrop shape is about from here, this line here, this diagonal line is about like that. I'm going to draw lightly so that I can erase if I make a mistake. And then it kind of comes up here, goes off the page, it goes out of the page right there, it comes back in the page down here. Like that. So it's kind of off the page up at the top. I have this top petal coming here and here, going off the page right there. My next petal comes down here and goes way down, out, and comes back up. Actually, it doesn't come back up. It moves in. It kind of overlaps this other petal right there. So I'm going to take my second petal here and go off the page. And it comes back down here right by that one and up, and it bumps into the petal here. Okay, and then it comes down from here to there, goes off the page. So we're going to make it go down, off the page, up and around like that. And then the last petal here goes off that way and comes off down like that. So we've got that blown up, zoomed in version of our flower. Now, depending on which one you choose, it's going to look different. It's going to be laid out. Everyone's is going to be different. But your zoomed in, simplified, exaggerated flower should fill the whole page from side to side. It should be going off the edges of the paper. It should be zoomed in. Once you get your paper finished, you're going to bring your paper and your original sketch with the zoom in box on it, and you're going to show those to me. Okay? And that is how you create the zoomed in, simplified, exaggerated, abstract flower for our Georgia O'Keeffe assignment.